Today we're going to look at 5 unique sounds that you can do with your guitar that will help you stand out and help with your songwriting. You don't need any additional pedals, you don't need any effects. At most you'll need just an amp. Let's dive in. Alright, so here we are back on the computer. We're here in Ableton and we'll get started with this first sound, which is a harmonic. So basically it's the in-between of a completely open string and pressing down a fret. So you can see here, it's open. That's pressing down the fret. That's the harmonic. I'll slowly go from open to pressing down and you'll hear where it comes in. So you can see the slightest movement of your finger will give you actually a different note. So there's like 3 or 4 notes just on that one fret alone, on that one harmonic. And of course you can do it on any string. Choose the spot and the note that you like. You can also do multiple harmonics at once to get a gross sound. I noticed that 4 and 5 on most strings seem to get the grossest sound. So you can get melodic with it or you can get very heavy. Now I'm trying to get gross sounds, I'll do that. And you can do a harmonic basically anywhere, but I noticed that since there's more tension closer to the bridge pickup here, the harmonics seem to come out better. When there's other strings ringing out, for some reason it just like, I guess it's because of the tension, it just makes it pop out a bit more. So you can kind of tell like... So yeah, it's a harmonic. There's also the pinch harmonic, which if you don't know, it's basically you're picking the note, but you're stopping it with your thumb. So I usually have my hand about like that. So you're picking here, and you're stopping with your thumb just briefly. That would be just picking it, and with pinch harmonics, you can actually just move your right hand and you'll get a very different sound. Harmonics. You're basically going to take your pick and you're going to scrape up. So you can hear it. Gojira is the first band I know of that did this sound, and if you didn't know how to use it, you'll probably very much so enjoy it. So you can just... You can see on this camera, if I have my pick kind of like this, it works out the best. I used to start out by just going up like that, and then I realized it comes through a bit better when you go like that. So this sound, number 3, is a different kind of scrape. I'm just going to move this camera real quick. You've probably heard this sound 1,000 times. Take the same idea, which is the pick scrape, but we're going to go backwards, and this sound kind of really starts right here. This pickup here, the bridge, you're going to start basically midway through. Usually the top string's the best, or the second from the top. Or you can do a combination of both. So it basically sounds like a helicopter like this. I use it a lot. The first band I know of to do it is Dissonance. They're a Canadian band, they're really cool. I noticed that doing that in combination with like a bend makes it sound very chaotic. So if I'm doing like quads or something, I'll do a left and a right of a bend, and then sometimes I'll do a left and a right on top of a... This next one is a harmonic of a sort, I guess. You're going to take whatever note you're doing here, you're going to tap the octave up with your right hand. So you can do either the exact octave up to get like a octave up harmonic sound, or if you want to get a little crazier with it, I guess the Eddie Van Halen thing is that he won't necessarily do an octave, he'll keep, say, this note and then tap somewhere else. I'm keeping my left hand in the exact same spot, but as I'm moving my right hand, I'm getting different notes out of it. As you can see, your creativity really just dictates what you're going to do with this kind of sound. So this last sound is going to be the one that I am pretty sure I created. I I know it's a bold statement, but I've never heard of a band using it before. I haven't seen anybody do it. Almost sounds like a cat squelching. I don't know if that makes sense. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to palm mute on your top strings, and at the same time as palm muting, you're going to push your palm into your strings and push your strings into your pickup. So instead of a palm mute sounding like this, you're going to push it in so it's... I noticed that the upstroke sounds a bit better. It makes it kind of sound grosser and like more screeching. So let's see if we can use any of those in a riff. Drums by Kyle again, where I'm using the counter kit here. So that's like a little riff using the first principle, which is the harmonics, which is again just barely touching the string, enough for it to make a sound that isn't the open string. So the next one is the up scrape. If you push into your strings, it kind of helps it make the sound a bit more. So the backward scrape is that ion sound. Let's find a little different beat for this one. Now the octave harmonic. I have no idea how this one's going to turn out, because usually when I do these, it's more of like a melodic thing. In this case, I'm going to use it as if it was a lead guitar. So we'll go for that. I don't know. That wasn't a great example, but you can see where it can go. Patented structure sound. The slash. The cat slash. That sound does hurt your arm, because you're putting a lot of pressure in, so either your shoulder will hurt or your bicep. Let's somehow see if we can fit all of those sounds into one riff. No idea how that will turn out, but we'll try it. Okay then. I was trying to use every one of those sounds in one riff while writing it in a few minutes. So as you can see, that was really stupid. You can see that a guitar can make chords, it can make notes, but there's also so many sounds it can make that it's not supposed to make. There's a lot of sounds it makes that like you don't expect. And there's probably a lot of untapped sounds that aren't out there yet. So yeah, have fun using these and try to invent some of your own. Try to see what the guitar can do without using pedals, and then start introducing pedals and you can do some crazy stuff. Thank you all for watching. If you found any use in this video, or if I showed you some sounds that you've never heard before, or you've heard before and you didn't know how to perform, comment down below, it really means a lot. If you want to see more videos like this, I'll be posting weekly, so make sure to like and subscribe and you'll be notified. Thank you very much, I'll see you next week. Bye.